Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day.
Hello,
Two teams,
everybody.
each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other.
Against France.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
And the shot! And again! No, just not quite.
Rooney is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Ferdinand. Now Robson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's beautifully weighted. And he can thump it away. Ball is over the line. And it's O'Reilly. Tries to play it through. Not the most accurate pass. Stones. Beckham. Menu. That has been slung wide. That has been cut short. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Palmer unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Saliba knocks it into space. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. In it comes. Chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Out of play for a throw. Doué, well read, and the danger is averted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
England are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Dunk deals with that comfortably. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Dembele. No way through, so back it comes. Now it's Rooney. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Oh, really well played.
Koundé makes a move down the right.
England are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Palmer, looking for options for movement. France are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Robson, cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's Rooney! Oh, it's goal! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Nicely shaped ball, and that has left him in a heap. And it's Hernandez. Dembele, and he's been shifted off it.
England certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Olise. Robson pinches it off him. Oh, it's Dembele. He has found the way through. Can he latch on to this? Hernandez receives it in a wide position. Stones makes the interception. Tries to pass it through. Rooney running with the ball. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Menu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's Dembele. Plays a sharp little ball here, and it's been played through. And he gets rid in a hurry. So a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. England currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So right back into the action.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Palmer. Great defending, strong and determined. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Rooney. Aims beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's gone out for a throw-in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nicely aimed pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. France are down to 10 men.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the pass is intercepted. Rabiot driving forward. It's a pretty loose pass. England still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And this is Rooney. He's found a way through. Delivered in. Owen being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Upamecano cuts out the pass.
England really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Good ball, good take. Thuram showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. That could spell trouble. Threads one in. And it's Palmer. Palmer. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of...
He's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Robson is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
France are looking to go forward now. Pogba. Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. Just eases him off the ball. It's not an especially good pass, that. England have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change? There could be trouble here. Thuram. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now there's a fine ball. Chance to do... Impressive jump! And no mistake! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Substitution for England, number 22.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 7.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Number 5.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it
Coming
is.
on the field, number 18, Scholes. Number 15, Parler. Number 9,
Scholes.
Mason Greenwood.
They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Colwell. Number 6,
Zaire Emery.
Adams. Substitutions taking place.
England are certainly now...
Ah, he's given it away. Menu. O'Reilly. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And this is Dembele! A real chance and a real let-off. Just 5 minutes left. Now, Can they get him away? Hernandez.
Oh, great feat, that.
And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
A case now of complete control. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day.
Hello,
Two teams,
everyone, and
each
welcome
seeking
to
the
Old
perfect
Trafford.
pick-me-up start at the
England
expense of each other.
against France.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. So it's away we go then.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as...
Cantona! Brilliant from Cantona!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And that should get the job done.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Dembele is herring after that one. And it's Michel Platini. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he shoots! And he's stuck it away. And that takes him up to 30. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
France are already cruising here, 2-0. It's Rashford! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net.
Well timed, excellent interception. And the pass is intercepted. He might be in here! He's had a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
France find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Not the most accurate part. Oh, good effort! He will be livid with himself.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Played into space. No, that's been intercepted. Eze. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. France have hit a quick-fire double here. Bellingham. Now it's Eze. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Silvestre. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rashford. Now, can he find a finish? Gerrard. Elects to cross. Header! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
England really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That's a cute ball. Can he latch on to this? Cantona. And it's Michel Platini. He's found the way through. That has been cut short. Tries to play it through. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And the through ball. He's found a way through. And it's hoisted clear. Lloris did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Dembele. The defence of Platini! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, terrible pass. France heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. It's played through for him. And no, that was never going to make it. It's a searching pass. Can he get onto this? Gerrard. Bellingham. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Rooney. And they can counter here. Bellingham makes the interception. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Rashford. Rashford charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, well measured. And he's picked it up out wide. Eze's cross. Oh, Red, nice interception. Platini. Rice. Look at the space here. And a chance! Outstanding by Rashford! About as smooth as it gets. And they are right back within touch. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
And that is all they have time for.
France are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score.
Substitution for England, number 14, Rashford, number 8, Bellingham, number 22, Eze, coming on the field, number 7, Owen, number 9, Palmer, number 47, Phil Foden. Substitution in progress.
So we're underway for the second half. And it's Michel Platini. Sylvestre picks it up now. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. France presented with a golden opportunity here. Pickford must save this. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Now it's Rooney. Chance here to counter. Looking for the run. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's had it taken off him. Palmer.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Gerrard. He'll try from distance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Can he get it through? Dunk. Platini does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now he's off and running. And here's Rooney. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he cuts out the supply. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot.
Shot, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Dembele receives it in a good position here. Opts to play it back. This is their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. Forced to go back. England are looking to go forward now. And he's found a way past. Rafael Varane, always a very imposing presence at the back. And here's Owen. Rooney is having a shot! It's a goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And a chance for a shot! It's a goal! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
France now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Dembele. Dunk. Can he spark a counter here? He's in a great position here. Koundé gets over and intercepts. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he welcomes... Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
O'Reilly. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Doué. Great vision. Thinks about the shot. Gerrard. Foden. Rice. Gerrard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nicely aimed pass. Dembele going after that. Platini. Owen tries to pass it through. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Silvestre. And it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Ferdinand does really well to win the ball there. Dembele.
2 minutes has been indicated.
James. Gerrard. And the counter-attack is on for England. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, that's a key interception. And that will be the final act. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a... Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. It's us or them, always has been, always will be. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think we have another one here who's a member of the Catalan school of total football, and the type of player that is very much their speciality. This guy, Fermin Lopez, you have to wonder what it is with them and elite central midfielders, but he's going to be, if everything works out, that is, he's going to be up there with the best of all.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Cantona. Now it's Mbappe. And he's picked out the... Cantona! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now it's Villa. Now it's Villa. He's looking wide. Oh, that was vital. Camavinga. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Carvajal. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
Can he finish? Sensational from David Villa! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's found a way through. And here's Torres.
Such good technique.
And he was alert to it. Cantona. No way through. Alonso. And here's Torres. Great defending, strong and determined.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh no, this does not look good. Xavi Alonso. France are one down despite having the better chances here. And he's quick to return it. Xavi Alonso. So what can they make of this? And that was asking for too much. Silvestre. And it's Michel Platini. Thuram is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. This is a promising... And a shot! Goal! France! France are back on level terms. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Dembele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Torres. Carreras. He's shifting through the gears here. Crosses it in here. Cantona. Platini. Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He can run onto that. He is through here. Saliba calmly anticipates. Vermin. That's been cut out, well played. And that is a little undercooked. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a great ball crossfield.
Cantona. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Villa. And this is Xavi Alonso. Delivered, shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Spain leading now. Koundé. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodri. David Villa. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga. Now Mbappe. Cantona. And the referee has blown for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we are back on the way.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
France have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's Dembele. Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And that's an errant pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's had it taken off him. So we've reached the hour mark. Spread out to the left. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Ambitious ball here. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Dembele. Dembele proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And that is expertly dealt with. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's gone for a throw-in. France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
It's Makalele. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's Dembele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's fizzed it forward. Just eases him off the ball. Over to the right flank. Plays the return pass. Passing nice and neat.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Xavi Alonso, Makalele gets a foot in here. Great vision. Mbappe! De Gea breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Makalele, Conte, and here's Doué, knocks it into space. Saliba cuts it out. France are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Can he get on the end of this? Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And here's Dembele. Carreras.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And he's intervened well there. And the referee brings it to a close. France can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dot. That could spell trouble.
Pretty robust defending.
That ball looks a good one. Platini! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's in a great position here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Now it's Owen. That's a sharp pass. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Dembele. Mbappe has been caught there. It's a foul. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Shevchenko. Zanetti. That has been slung wide. Platini! Good try, very good try in fact.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Kaka. That's a throw. Platini. Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Oh, nice touch. Ball in towards the middle. Keeper has taken decisive action. Platini, played with finesse. Takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better...
Impressive jump! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Oh, he's all alone. Big chance! And he's stuck it away. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And this is Del Piero. Thinks one through. Kaká. Terrific effort! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now that looks a decent ball. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Approaching the half-hour mark. There will be a throw-in. Well, that has not gone well. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shevchenko. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Good ball, good take. This is a promising build-up. Platini. And it's Maldini. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Kaká. He's having a hit! Great leap! Harmlessly behind. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Del Piero. Threads one in. Now it's Maldini. He's had a shot! Shevchenko! This guy is class! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
Manchester United leading now. And Del Piero! It's hit the upright. And the ball is out of play.
Two added minutes has been
poorly
indicated.
directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Shevchenko. That's going wide left. It's and a chance! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed.
And that is the end of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Mateus calmly anticipates. And it's Maldini. It's a goal kick. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking tidy in possession here. Shevchenko. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nesta is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mateus plays a sharp little ball here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Caught offside that time. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Kaka. Zanetti. Spread neatly. This might spell danger.
Platini really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Aimed beyond the defence. Del Piero. He's great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And the shot! And it's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Kaká. Del Piero being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Maldini is the guilty party there. Pinches it off him. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Zanetti, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. And this is Del Piero. Mateus. What a throw in. That'll be a throw. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Zanetti. And Mateus. And here's Shevchenko. That is ended up in no man's land. Platini looking to be a menace in the final third. And it's Michel Platini. And here's Maldini. And the pass is intercepted. Defrel. Played out to the left flank. That's where it came from. Defrel. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Here's the header! Shevchenko. Mateus. Platini. Maldini at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. It's a pretty loose pass. Kaká.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And he seemed certain to get the 6th. There's the header! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 3, Maldini.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. 5 minutes to add. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Maldini. Platini. Shevchenko. Oh, shooting chance! And that's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 7, Andrei Shevchenko.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific, the other quite the opposite. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I think a lot's going to be expected of this guy, Rasmus Højlund. I think he's got the heart for it. And you need that if you really want to improve and get up there with the very best. And I see that in him. I think there's an honest character underneath. I think he's got the right attitude. He wants to apply himself. And I think if he can do that successfully, he's going to start scoring the amount of goals he would like.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. So it's down to business here.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often switch between this and 4-3-3 by dropping one of their pivots into the defensive line. It's very adaptable.
And here's Højlund. McTominay. Little pass back. McTominay. Now it's Del Piero. Maldini. Now it's Shevchenko. Tries a deft little ball. A header! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. He's got away. Nice control. Cross from Maldini. Oh, well played, well played. Forward it goes. Mateus. Good take, and is he in? He's looking wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is out of play. Oliveira.
Napoli really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah.
And Shevchenko! Del Piero. He's had a shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Nesta is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Mateus. And it's Michel Platini. Del Piero. Big chance, corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Elmas receives it in a wide position. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is lovely. This looks promising. No, he's overshot the green. Platini quietly revving up. And he's quick to return it. Shevchenko.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Zanetti. Di Lorenzo spots it and intercepts. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that has not gone well. Zanetti. This is a promising build-up. Shevchenko has it out wide and in space. Cleared away. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim. He'll try from distance! He lifts the roof! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
A case now of complete control. Here's takes a shot! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because He didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Manchester United are having a ball here. Dinks one through, and they've got rid. Politano with the short one. Crosses it in. Oh, great leap! And that has faded wide.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Zanetti. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Manchester United have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Maldini. And it's Kaka. That has been slung wide. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Meret is there to clear. No, again there's no way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Platini crosses it in. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
McTominay. And Ramani. Di Lorenzo. Elmas. Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Shevchenko providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, good climb! And no mistake. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Zanetti. Del Piero being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a...
Big chance! Oh, fantastic from Platini! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And he celebrates his 30th goal.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Lobotka. Cannavaro. Platini, distributed tidily. Ramani deals with that comfortably. McTominay. And it's Oliveira. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a good ball through. He's onside. Cross needs to be good. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, nice one too, very nice. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Shevchenko. And no, that was never going to make it. It's a pretty loose pass. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Del Piero. And it's Lobotka. It's a promising position. He's found a way through. Great chance! Goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Now it's David Neres. No outsmarting him this time. Kaká making a dash for it. Shevchenko. Platini has a look and plays it forward, and that was asking for too much. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Mateus. Looking for options for movement. It's a loose ball. Tries to pass it through. McTominay is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ramani calmly anticipates. And the number on the board is 3. Tries to play it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that is that. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Del Piero, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best.